Now, stressing on the substantial integration between Jammu and Kashmir with India that had already taken place between January 26, 1950 and August 5th, 2019, the CJI has asked the AG if the centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 was a logical step forward to achieve absolute integration. For a little bit of context, this was said yesterday on the 12th day of the Supreme Court hearings when it comes to the petitions which are against the abrogation of Article 370. Remember, those petitions had been filed over the last few years, but the Supreme Court hearing is now taking place this year. There are over 20 petitions that are being heard by the Supreme Court, and multiple statements have been coming in, which CNN News 18 has been covering over the last few days. Most recently, in fact, yesterday, the Chief Justice of India had made a remark about Article 35A, saying that it essentially had stripped Indians of three key fundamental rights. Now, we're crossing over to CNN News 18's legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar, to get us more on the latest. Ananya, over to you.
Well, yes, definitely. The hearings with regards to the constitution benches have been going on for quite a long time. Now, it was the 12th day of, in fact, the hearing that had happened yesterday. However, today, since it's Prati, the court would not be sitting. But a very, very important observation yesterday also came in from the Supreme Court, though yesterday was a very important day for this particular hearing because various submissions came in. But one of the major, submissions that have come in, fact, major observations that have come in is that, the Chief Justice of India was stressing on the substantial integration between J&K with India. He said that, the said integration had only taken place between 1950 and August 5, 2019. It already happened. The CJ asked AG if Centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 was a logic forward to achieve absolute integration, is what has been asked by, in fact, the Chief Justice of India, and he went on to it, elaborating on what have you argued. One of the last word, the word chasm between the absolute autonomy as it existed on 26 January 1950 and the complete integration brought about on August 5, 2019, the chasm has been substantially bridged by what was happening in between. So was it not a complete migration from absolute autonomy to absolute integration? So basically, the Chief Justice of India was basically asking that is the step that has been taken by the government in 2019 to abrogate Article 370, is it something that relates to, achieving absolute autonomy in fact, in India, and integration of Jammu. Another important submission that came in from the central government yesterday was that, the central government clearly told the court through Mr. Tushar Mehta that though the state of J&K, the region of Jammu and Kashmir is at this time a union territory, it will not be for a permanent period. The union territory status will be taken away very soon, and statehood would be revoked in fact, the state of Jammu and Kashmir, while Ladakh would still remain a union territory at this point of time. However, a timeline with regards to when the statehood would be, given back to the state of Jammu and Kashmir is something that will be clear only after tomorrow, the meeting that will take place on August 31 of the higher officials. Aisha.
Absolutely. Ananya, thank you so much for joining us and giving us those details. With this, we're going to be shifting focus. There's some more breaking news coming in.